Before your coffee even kisses your lip, you can tilt your metabolism toward fat burning in under 10 minutes. No burpees and definitely no kale. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Dr. Tony Hampton, a board-certified family and obesity medicine doctor with a master's in nutrition and functional medicine. And my job is to help you coach your biology instead of fighting it. Before we dive in, tell me in the comments where you're watching from, or just leave a heart in the comments to help spread this message, because I love seeing our community light up the map. I'm amazed people are watching from all over the world. Today I'm sharing 7 morning habits that flip your fat burning switch. Number 1, light. Within the first hours of wake, step outside for 10 to 5 minutes or use a 10,000 lux lamp. Light tells your master clock it's showtime. Cortisol peaks earlier, melatonin shuts down on schedule, and appetite hormones calm down. That order matters for insulin sensitivity and later hunger. And if you're willing, add a quick cold touch. For example, a 30 to 60 second cold shower finish, or just splash your face with some cold water. Mild cold nudges brown fat and catecholamines without making you miserable. You're not chasing heroics. We're sending a clean signal. Burn clean fuel today. Number 2, give your cells what they actually want in the morning. Minerals. Low carb and carnivore folks naturally lose sodium. That's why some mornings feel foggy, headachy, snack hungry, or flat. 8 to 12 ounces of water with about half a teaspoon of quality salt steadies blood volume and tames those fake hunger cues. You'll feel smoother and more focused. If you have uncontrolled hypertension, kidney or heart disease, or you're on electrolyte affecting meds, personalize this with your clinician. Otherwise, think of salt as plugging the battery pack in so the dashboard stops flashing. Number 3, let's talk coffee. So many of my patients are coffee drinkers. The key to coffee is timing. Delay your first cup 60 to 90 minutes after wake. Give adenosine time to clear and let that natural cortisol peak do its job. Then enjoy your coffee on a short walk or alongside protein if you're a breakfast person. This turns caffeine from a jitter cannon into a gentle amplifier of movement and focus. If you're fasting, keep it black and earn it after your light exposure and minerals. Small timing shifts flatten the late morning crash that makes break room donuts whisper your name. Speaking of breakfast, number 4, choose your path with intention. If you eat in the morning, make it a leucine trigger meal. 30 to 50 grams of high quality animal protein. Eggs, beef, salmon, sardines, plus simple fats and minimal carbs. That dose hits the threshold that turns on muscle protein synthesis and pumps satiety signals like GLP-1 and PYY. Translation: fewer carbs, steadier energy, happier metabolism. If you're fasting, fantastic. Just pre-plan your first protein-forward meal now so noon doesn't become a carb ambush. Coffee-only mornings with no plan often end in eat everything o'clock. We're retiring that tradition. Number 5, wake up your biggest glucose sink, skeletal muscle, with 3 micro sets. I call the Glute4 Wake Up. In the first hour, do 3 60-second bouts spaced about 20 minutes apart. Air squats or sit-to stands, wall push-ups or counter push-ups, and hip hinges or a quick stair burst. No outfit change, no sweat, total time 3 minutes. Muscle contractions drive glucose into muscle via Glute4 transporters independent of insulin. In plain English, you park fuel in your quads instead of your liver and quiet cravings before they start. Your future self at 11 a.m. will send a thank you note. Quick pit stop. If this is helping already, tap like and subscribe so YouTube shows it to more people who need a metabolic win. And drop which habit you'll try tomorrow. Now back to work. Number 6. Give your nervous system a tune-up with a nose-only walk. 5 to 10 minutes at a pace slow enough to keep your mouth closed. If that's tough, slow down until it isn't. Nasal breathing boosts nitric oxide, improves oxygen delivery, and builds CO2 tolerance. signals that raise vagal tone and calm your stress response. Calm bodies choose steady fat oxidation. Frantic bodies demand quick sugar. Can't walk like the people behind me? Do 2 minutes of box breathing. Inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4, hold 4. It's the cheapest way to turn down cravings and turn up control. Number 7. Here's the lever nobody wants to admit is king. Environment beats willpower. Spend 5 minutes doing a kitchen reset for the next 12 hours. Put protein-forward foods at the eye level. Sliced steak, hard-boiled egg, salmon patties. Pack your lunch now, not when you're starving. Remove the innocent breakfast traps like granola, juice, protein bars with sugar disguises. That way you won't see them in your house. If it's in your house, it's in your mouth. Design beats discipline. This is net and rope in action. Nutrition and sleep cues, plus the relationship you have with your environment. Now let's talk about a few landmines to avoid. First, chugging plain water all morning without electrolytes. If you eat low carb, that can dilute sodium and leave you dizzy, tired, and snacky. Add the salt. Second, fruit first breakfast. Fruit isn't evil, but a fructose-heavy start primes you to graze. If you include berries, anchor them to protein and fat. And third, high-intensity interval training after a terrible night of sleep, that's a cortisol bonfire. On low sleep days, choose light, minerals, a nasal walk, and your microsets. Lift heavy when recovered. Finally, coffee as breakfast. Treat it like a tool, not a meal. Or watch out, at 2 p.m. you'll end up in the pantry. Who should modify? Pregnant or breastfeeding? Adrenal insufficiency, advanced kidney and heart disease, or on electrolyte altering meds like water pills. Customize with your care team. If you use insulin or sulfonylureas, monitor closely. These habits can improve insulin sensitivity quickly, and you may need dose adjustments with your clinician. If cold exposure stresses you out, skip it. The light, minerals, microsets, and nasal walk will still move the needle. Let's tighten this into a 1-minute checklist you can run tomorrow without thinking. Step outside for 2 to 5 minutes for real daylight. Add a brief cool splash or shower finish if you'd like. Drink 8 to 12 ounces of water with about half a teaspoon of quality salt. Delay coffee 60 to 90 minutes. Pair it with short walks or your protein if you're eating. Decide your path. A protein-first breakfast with 30 to 50 grams of animal protein, or a planned fast with your first protein-anchored meal already chosen. Do your glute 4 wake-up. 3 60-second sets, squats, wall push-ups, hip hinges, or stairs. Space through the first hour. Take a 5 to 10 minute nose-only walk, or do 2 minutes of box breathing if you're desk-bound. Reset the kitchen for 5 minutes so future you wins without a fight. Why does this cocktail work so well? Because we're issuing clear instructions to your control systems. Light anchors your circadian rhythm so hormones fire in sequence. Minerals stabilize your blood volume so your brain doesn't confuse depletion with hunger. Smart caffeine timing stops the mid-morning crash. Protein helps lean mass and raises satiety so fat loss doesn't drain your metabolism. Micro sets open glucose stores without insulin. Nasal breathing calms the nervous system so you stop chasing sugar. Environment design removes friction so your values show up on your plate automatically. That's root cause work, not gimmicks. Give yourself permission to be human. You don't need 7 out of 7 every day. Start with 2 tomorrow. Add a third day next week. Momentum beats perfection. If you miss, you're not off the wagon. Your metabolism isn't stubborn, it's loyal. It follows the instructions you give it at sunrise. Write a better script so you can have a better day. And if this message served you, hit like so more people see it. And subscribe for more root cause, low carb, carnivore friendly coaching with a little humor and a lot of heart. Check the description and pinned comment for my low carb handout. Tell me in the comments which habit you're starting tomorrow and where you're watching from so I can cheer you on. I'm Dr. Tony Hampton, protecting your nest and tightening your rope and helping you flip that fat burning switch before your coffee even cools.